Hey everyone, I'm Nick,
I'm Vic.
and we're MV Board Gaming here with an unboxing of a Kickstarter again.
Uh-huh.
This one's going to be I was going to say Isle of Cats. This is going to be Isle of Trains, all aboard.
Choo choo.
So a small little game right here. There she is. I wonder if that's like a printing number right there. That's the print of it. I don't know. Dranda Games. They did Solar Sphere. And this one says 60 minutes. Might probably, I think I heard it goes a little quicker than that. 1 to 4 players. A fairly light game. Let's take a look. What do we get it with the deluxe edition that we backed?
Yeah.
And pull it out screen. Nope, I got it. Good art right away. The art looks nice. On the back. Art by, oh, they even give him credit right there. Small little box right there. Linen finish on the rulebook. Looks like you got a little grid. Okay. There's going to be some set collection, some order fulfillment, pick up, deliver. Okay. Same with the iconography on the cabooses the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we got. We got this train meeple right there. Take that out. It's got his own bag, so it must be special.
Only one of those.
Black and gold. All these meeples. We got green and purple, so Vic and I are all set.
Yeah.
I got a mustache and like an Italian attire. I should be doing like a gondola or something, my guy.
This guy has a boomstick.
She has a cane and binoculars.
And the white one is skiing.
And the black one is the Monopoly Man. Mysterious Monopoly Man. Looks mysterious. Is that it? Okay, it's a girl with a lollipop. I thought it was a person wearing a kilt, but it is a lady wearing a top hat and a lollipop. But what I think is a lollipop. Unless it's a microphone, but it looks like a lollipop. All right, so we got this red bag here. I have never played the original, so I don't know if I like the game or not. I haven't played it, so a review will be coming here soon. A lot of cards. Again, great artwork, as you can see. Crack that open. Let's see. You want to take a look at tiles. Promos. These are engine promos in there too. All right, let's take a look at some cards. Research station. This is the engine that looks like the meeple, black and gold. There's some buildings, I think. Camp Eagle, Flint Beach. That's Michigan. I don't know if I want to go to Flint Beach. Level 1 engine here. Oil refinery. 5 caboose. So the symbology we'll have to get used to. This should be bad. Looks like there's different cards for different player counts right here. I can see three pawns at the top right. So I don't know if I have to eliminate some cards every time I play. We have rules reference right there. Double-sided, one side for endgame scoring, one side for your actions. So a bunch of cards right there. Now let's take a look at these.
Cardboard pieces.
Small game, so there's not much to cover.
So
maybe we'll upload this with a playthrough. We'll see how when Vic and I are going to play it. We'll see if it's going to get a playthrough treatment or what. But yeah, that covers it. You get meeples, the bag, the cards, the tiles, small little box. A lot of quite a big printing of rules for a small little box, but good quality with the linen finish and all that. So we'll give it a go and see what we think. All right, so we decided to set up and do a playthrough of the game as well. So we are already set up here, mostly. So first thing we want to do is 5 cards each player. And I'm going to go over how you play a little bit. And then we're just going to go at it. And we're going to explain as we play the other gists of things. We're also going to get 2 passengers. So I'll take my 2 and you take 2. I got a green and a blue. You got a blue and an orange. And we're going to try to keep everything on screen the best we can. I keep moving this around and I don't know when it's going to go off screen.
Yeah, that's why you
What should
were
we
going
find
to
out?
leave your engine where it was.
Yeah. So, how to play. Well, we have this handy reference guide right here. So, on your turn, you can do any of these actions and you can do 2 actions. You can even do the same action twice if you want. The game is going to play in the 2-player game 4 rounds, which is 4 moves on this track. It can go up to 6 on this track if you were to play higher player counts. So we're doing a 2-player game. It's going to go 4, and that'll trigger end game. Everyone will have 1 more turn, and the game will end. It'll calculate the final scores. So right now it starts off the track at 0. All right, so some actions you can do. You can take, the simplest action is to take. Take is simply taking a card here, or top deck, or a passenger from the bag. And that will go to your supply, like we have here. It's not going on a card just yet. Next action you can possibly take is a build action. A build action, so let's go over the anatomy of a card a little bit. So if I wanted to build this level 3 engine that you can see, it's going to cost me 6 coins. It's going to give me 4 victory points at the end of the game. It allows me to load with a capacity of 1. That's what that trash bag is. The trash bin is a 1, and that's saying what you can load in this cart. In this card, I can load a passenger. That's that symbol. Now, this is a benefit when somebody does that, but not if I do it. If I do it, I'm getting a different benefit of having the passenger in my cart to use as an action. However, if Vic uses this and loads a passenger in my train, she will get 2 cards. That's what that's saying. When I play this, you're going to check if is there a bonus here. Yes, there is. I get a passenger. At the top right, it'll have this icon that looks like a pawn. That means I get a passenger. Now, this is a multi-use card. I could use this as cargo as well. In this case, that icon means this can be a box. I can load a box into a train. So if I don't want to use it as this engine, I can turn it and throw it underneath a card that will take a box. Now down here, since this is an engine, you have to have 1 engine, obviously, if you have a train. But you cannot have more than 1 engine. So this is saying that you have a weight value of 8. Okay? Now that is signified on these other cards, where this is taking a weight of 1. So now I only have 7 weight if I added this to it. I could never exceed that. I can, however, upgrade my engine. We start with a level 1 engine, so I'm going to put this back here, which has a weight limit of 4. That you can see right there. All right, so that's an option to build. Another option, if you're going to build, you can upgrade. Upgrade, you just upgrade, let's say you're going to upgrade this engine, and you're going to get that level 3 engine. It's going to cost the difference. So in this case, it'll be 5 instead of this 6, because I already have a 1. So it's going to cost 5. Now, currency in this game are cards. You're going to spend 5 cards in order to put that out there. Every card is worth 1. Doesn't matter how great the card is or how bad it is. It is worth 1. The game doesn't care. All right. Those are your build actions. Your load actions are just that. You're going to see what the card is. If this is in my train station, if let's say this is my train right up here, where it actually is the market, but let's say this is mine. I could load here, but it would only take a passenger. I could load here, but it would only take coal, and it has only a capacity of 1. I could load here, and again, this is a passenger as well, this caboose. So this would load passenger, however, the capacity is 2, so I could load 2 passengers on there. So that is loading. The resources are, well, the things you can load are passengers, boxes, oil, and coal. Those are the 4 things you can load. And the last action you can do is deliver. This is a lot of how you're going to get your points. So you could deliver a primary contract. Now that means that you're going to deliver to one of these 6 cards right here, these 6 little areas. When you do that, you're going to pay the resources shown at the top left. It's going to score you victory points at the top left as well. And you're going to take the card. So if I had 2 boxes loaded on my train, I would then discard those 2 boxes and take this card. I know I'm going to score 7 points. Now, I could not do that again until I get rid of a secondary contract. That's the other thing you can deliver. There's a secondary contract. There's actually 2 of them. You're going to pick which one you want to do if you do it. And when you have that accomplished, so let's say to the top one, I will discard the 2 oil and 3 boxes, and the card flips. So in that case, it is this one. It's going to be worth 21 points in the game if I did that as well. Otherwise, it stays face up, saying that you did this, but you haven't done a secondary yet. I could not do another primary until I did the secondary of this. I can't even think about it. It's not even an option for me. Okay? That is primary and secondary. Another one is a ticket tile. You can deliver, and note that you can deliver multiple things if you're in the same area. So if I was in Flint Beach and I did Flint Beach, I can also, if I had a green meeple, which I do, I could deliver him to Flint Beach. I would then get the bonus that is shown on there. That is delivering as well. So I could deliver a passenger that I have loaded. So I couldn't just take them from the supply that I have right now. I couldn't do a deliver action at the start of this game because I have not loaded them into this engine, which is the only place currently that I have to load a place I can hold a passenger. All right, so I can do that as well. And the very last thing you can do is what's called a special delivery. This we haven't really done, but you can throw the meeple, instead of putting it on here, you can put the meeple back in the bag and draw 2 cards. That is a special delivery. And those are your actions. So we're just going to play through this game. We're going to play 4 rounds, and we're just going to go for it right now. And I'll let Vic go first because I think I went first last time.
Oh, thank you.
So we will get started.
All right. So should I show my hand?
Sure, if you want. Well, just explain what you're doing. How about that? You don't have to show your hand. That'd be too much.
I'm short. All right. So I am thinking about if I want to build something just yet. I have my engine out. You don't get bonuses unless you load up in your opponent's train. So whatever it shows on my train for a bonus, that doesn't mean I get it.
Correct.
When I put something out. So something to think about.
Very important.
Yes.
Very important in this game, that the bonuses that you do get and don't get.
Mm-hmm. And you kind of want to put something out early. You have to think. I missed a card before that would have been good at the beginning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You know, and then you find out at the end.
Yeah,
hey.
some cabooses, because they give you bonuses, would be good to have at the beginning if they're ongoing.
Right.
I don't have any, and I don't see any out here.
I'm going to play a caboose right there,
There you go.
speaking of. And so it's 3 for that. So I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 of these high cards because right now I don't know what direction I'm going to go. So I'm spending 3 cards for that.
Now, am I looking at that right? Every time you load a passenger, you get 2 cards.
Yes.
And you get 2 passengers right now. So Vic now has 4 passengers in her supply.
Ready to rock. They have places to be, and they're all different.
Okay. What do I want to do? You know what? I want to do something a little wild.
That was only 1 action.
Was it?
That was just me building.
All right, go ahead.
Right, I have 2 actions.
Yep.
Sorry, this is a thing in this game, tracking the actions.
Yes, you have 2
You
actions.
gotta think about it and remember. And I'm just, I guess, draw a card because I don't have much else to do.
Okay.
We'll do that now.
All right, and for my first action, I'm going to load, and I'm going to load a passenger because it's the only thing I can possibly load right now. So I'm going to load a passenger. I'm going to load this green. And I will, let's see. If I do that, the one thing I'll mention is I have to have a hand limit. I have a hand limit of 5, so it would not make sense for me to do delivery and get 5 cards because then I'll have to discard all 5.
Right away.
Or
Yeah,
5 cards
pretty
in general
much.
out of my 10 I would have. So I'm going to wait to load this because I'm definitely going to load them in Flint Beach, get 5 cards. But I'm going to want to do that next turn so I can have 10, then discard them and do a cool action, let's say. So for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take. And what I'm going to take is another passenger. And then it's Vic's turn. I did 2 actions. I loaded a passenger and I acquired a passenger. There you go.
All right, and I will go ahead and load the See, I could try to compete with it. No, I don't have a green one. I have a blue
Yep.
one. I'm gonna put this guy out.
I'm gonna explain something really quick. And so the way this train moves, remember I said it ends at 4?
Mm-hmm.
The way the game ends is if, first of all, if you fill out any of these areas, that will move the track once. If you complete a primary objective over here, a primary contract, that will also move the train. So again, only 4, that has to happen 4 times, that's it. So it doesn't take that long.
Right, and you can only do one of these primary contracts at a time, like until you flipped it to the secondary. You can't just keep like
Yeah, I
doing
explained that quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah. So let me think here. I'm gonna load up this guy. So I
Okay.
did 1 action, and then I get 2 cards for that. So I'm just gonna take this one, and I think I want this little hopper because it sounds right at this time in the game. And then I'm done.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. Which way do I want to go with this game? Well, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to get 5 cards. And I'm going to top deck all 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I only have 1 action left. And I have 10 cards. So you're guaranteed I'm going to build. It's just a matter of what am I going to build. So one option I have is to build a building. I haven't talked about buildings. They're difficult to build because they cost so much. They all cost 6. 6 cards get discarded.
Yeah.
So I could do that.
And you can only have 1 unless you have a
Unless you have a caboose that
train.
gives you a bonus, yep. So I have 2 options for building. I have 2 cards. So this one is an option. It'll give me 4 points plus 1 point for everyone here and here at the end. So I'll get minimum 5 points. Or I could do this, which looks like all the engines that give me a bonus passenger is 2 points. So you probably couldn't see that, but everyone. So I could go that route if I have cards that are going to give me. So I have no direction right now. So my safer bet is to take this one. So I'm going to build this southern station. It's going to cost me 6 cards. So that means I'm going to use this one to discard. We'll just throw a discard up.
Yeah, I had it over here for
Okay.
the pro pop. 1,
and I owe 5 more. So I'll have to make a decision on that. And those are 2 actions? Yes. I loaded, and now I am building. So you can go. I'm just discarding 5 more cards.
Right. I will build a level 1 hopper, and that is for 1, so I'll pay 1 card for that. And I will drop off the white passenger here in the Alpine Lodge for 4 victory points because it's printed on that ticket.
Yep, 4 victory points for Vic for just dropping them off.
And that was my 2 actions, was building and dropping off.
All right, all right. What we got? That and a build on the black. Devon City gives you 2 cards and 1 load. All right, just seeing what's out there, seeing what we can do.
Your train is small.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that by doing an action.
I made a
here.
very quick trip to Flint Beach.
Yep.
Very leisurely train you have.
Yep. So I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna add a cart to this, and the way I'm gonna do that is first, my first action is gonna be to take a card. And this doesn't replenish to the end of my turn, from what I can tell. And I am going to then add a cart. It's going to cost 3, and I'll pay the 3, and that's my turn. And then that refreshes.
I am gonna... I will take this one, and I will load a passenger. So I'm gonna put the black one here in this spot, and I'll just draw 2 cards.
Okay.
lots of boomsticks.
Those are small ones right there. Small boomstick, I heard.
Yeah, those are
Whoa.
like those little
So-
cherry bombs.
Isn't cherry bombs quiet? Oh, they just smoke? No?
I don't
They
know.
make noise? I
I
don't
think
know.
they make like a little
Okay,
snap.
maybe a little snap.
Yeah.
All right. I have no cards, so I need cards. One way I do that is to load and do that. However, I could be wasting that bonus build action if I deliver the blue. The same could happen here. I could do that. Let's see. Box. Well, that's safer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load a passenger right there, and then I'm going to deliver them to Devon City, where the Black Meeple wants to go. It looks like Monopoly Man. So I get to draw 2 cards and do a load. So I really need to do that because it can load boxes. So I know I'm not stranded because this one needs boxes. So that's one, and then I'll top deck the other one. So I get a bonus load. That's a free action, and I can do that. So now I have boxes on my train. And with my second action, I will load the blue. That's my turn.
And how many cabooses did you say you could have?
I think you can have as many as you want. You can only have one engine.
Yes, you did say that when we were
I'll make 100% of
discussing
that.
it last game. That makes sense because why would you be limited in ability?
Right. Just be careful with the weight.
Right, that is something to consider. I'm at 3 right now. That is true. I'll need a bigger engine to haul this thing. I will build.
It does say that buildings and cabooses cannot be upgraded, so the cost is always equal to shown. So, yes, you can have multiple cabooses, but you can only ever have one engine and one building.
I'm going to build the level 1 tanker. And that costs me 2 cards. So I'll do these 2 cards. And I'm done.
Okay.
Hold on. Did I do?
Hold up.
Nope. Only did one thing. I'm gonna then draw.
All right.
Easy to forget. Gotta
Alright.
keep track.
My first action is going to be to draw. Oh, I have the same card. I have a pair. Well, I could build one of these. Let's do it. Let's do it. I am going to deliver the blue fella to draw 2 cards and get a free build action. So draw 2 cards. And just so you know why I'm doing that, I'll just show it off. They put little letters here. So you always take the very left one. You don't choose. If whatever's open to the left. So I draw 2 cards and I have a free +1 build action. So I'm doing that based on taking that. All right, 2 cards. Let's go. I might just top deck both. I am. I'm gonna top deck and then I'm gonna do a build. A bonus build. And that bonus build is going to be to upgrade my engine. So I'm going to upgrade my engine to a level 2 engine. That means I'm going to lose this and pay the difference, which is 2. So I'm going to pay 2 cards. That one's gone. And those 2 cards are going to be this level 2 engine and this coal factory because I can't have 2 buildings. And that's my turn. I drew 1 and I put that there. Oh, right before I go, I draw, because I put this down and it says get a passenger, I do that. All right, now it's Vic's turn.
Yep. I am going to load this blue passenger onto Nick's train, which gives me 2 cards. So I'm going to take this one and this one. And I will build this coach train for 1, and I will spend, actually, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm gonna build this caboose for 3. Oh, I can't do that yet. I gotta get my engine bigger. That's why I've got 2 cards. I was trying to find an engine in this place because I have big train dreams, and I need an engine.
You're full.
Yep.
Your weight.
So I'm gonna have to deliver this fella.
All right.
So I'm gonna deliver them to this spot.
Card and a load.
So I'm gonna take another one. Hope for the best. Still no engines in this place.
But do you have something to load? Do you have an oil or a coal you can load?
I do. So I will deploy the coal, but I don't get the bonus.
Correct.
As we discussed.
All right, my turn. I could deliver them, but I would not be able to build. Ooh. This one's a little tougher. I think. Oh, but I hate to give this one to Vic because it's 4 points.
Okay.
Then she would get 7 points by virtue of her having 2 of those, just by 2 actions. That's significant. So I don't want to do that.
Really?
No. And I can't do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna take this card, and I'm gonna be nice to Vic, and nice to me too. It benefits both of us. I'm gonna load, so I'll give her that coal, or that oil, sorry, and I'll get 3 cards.
Thanks.
Yep, and the 3 cards I'm gonna top deck. 1, 2, 3. And that ends my turn because I took a card? Yeah, I took a card and I loaded. Okay, Vic.
All right. Thanks for the oil.
Yep. So that is a good turn for her as well. I'm gonna take all the engines. Another one.
You're hoarding engines and you just throw them in the discard.
Yep, off they go.
And look me right in the eye while you do it. I am gonna get the cactus mines. It's purple, it's got cacti.
And you have the
I'm
stuff
there.
for it.
Yeah, and Nick gave me the oil to fuel that venture.
All right, so what that does is this puts it on the track at the 1 spot. She did a primary contract. Now, if she wants to do a contract, it'll have to be the secondary contract.
And I paid the top left cost under the title of the place, the cactus mines, and I'll get 4 points right away for the end of the game for that, and hope to upgrade with one of the ones on the side.
And you get 1 more action.
Yep, I will. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put up the caboose number 5, and that's for 3 cards. So I'm gonna do. I will pay.
And I realize that's going to be cutting off pretty close.
Oh yeah, we're getting
But,
there.
and then
I can build it under you.
mine's uneventful. I have 2 cards. I'm going to move a little left. I might be off the screen, but that's okay.
I'll just do this for now.
Yeah, and I can always build over you if you
Yeah.
want. Oh, I don't know how far down we are. We'll leave it.
So once again though, I'm trying to build something without an upgraded engine.
Oh.
What a silly goose. Alright, I am gonna take a passenger then. I'll draw a passenger. That'll be my second
You're
action.
going to draw one? Not going to load them?
You know what? I can't know because I'm at capacity and then I can't build. So I'll have 2 cards for no reason because I get the 2 cards. So I'm not doing that yet.
Yeah.
So I'll
Good point.
take that.
All right. My turn.
Back my train up a little bit. Give your train some space.
All right. First action I'm going to deliver here gives me a card and a free build action. That card is probably going to be a top deck. 1, 2.
An engine top deck.
Yeah, I'm going to do a top deck. And it wasn't.
Okay, good.
And then I get a free build. Well, free in that it doesn't cost me an action, but it isn't free to build anything. So this one costs 3 cards. So I will discard that engine. And
Monster.
I'll discard these 3.
All engines.
So that was just 1 action.
I
And
kid.
my next action is going to be to load this one here. And your turn.
Alright, take out 5 cats. I'm gonna look for something that I can do. It's an expensive coach. I will take this level 2 coach card. Actually, I'm gonna load. That's smarter. I'm gonna load this orange person there, and that gives me 2 cards. So I will take this card, and I'll take the top deck, and
I'm just gonna check the camera. Don't mind the shaky if it shakes. All right, we're still recording. Always good to check that.
yeah, before we go too far. And then my second action, I think I will upgrade my engine because I just got one.
Hey,
So I'm gonna
so
trade
5.
out. Yeah,
Ooh, a big engine.
I got a huge one for my goals.
Level 3. So 5 cards going away for Vic.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
All right, it's my turn.
So I paid my 5 cards.
You loaded them, and then you got, okay, and then you upgrade your engine. Okay.
So I got my engine.
First one, I'll take that to get the 4 points. Second action, I'm gonna load this coal. This coal right there, and I'm done.
All
Next
right.
turn.
You snuck your orange man out.
Yeah, let's get the 1 extra point.
I will put this fella out. To
3.
3 points. Luckily, I made it a 3 token. I love that. And now my train can haul 8 weight, which is pretty exciting. I will load this passenger into the engine and get 2 cards.
Yep.
I'll take this and this.
All right, I'm gonna go for Billington over there. So that's gonna be my primary contract. I'm gonna discard this box and this coal, which is what Billington's wanted. So these go to discard. I had to get this card, and this train moves once. So it is on the track number 2. So technically, this game could end if somebody puts one here, here, here. Well, 2 of those 3. That could end the game because that will be an end-game condition. All right, so that was 1 action. And my next action, I think I want to get a passenger, and it's Vic's turn.
I will drop off this passenger. So I'll get 2 points and 2 cards. I'll take that and that. So I just top decked those. And I will build now the caboose now that I've got the ability, the weight to hold it. And that cost me 3. So I'll pay... I'll pay these 3. It's always tough to pick. Okay, 3.
Okay.
And now I have caboose number 5, which gives me a discount of 1 on my train cars.
As long as you're extending and not upgrading,
Right.
you get a discount of 1. Was that 1 action?
You're right, it was.
I'm asking.
It was not. I
You
delivered
did
somebody,
this, okay.
yeah.
First, I'm going to take a card. My first action. And second action, I'm going to deliver some oil to Vic's tanker, which gives me 3 cards. Those 3, I'm going to take 1. I'm going to top deck them all, actually. 1, 2, 3. And I'm done.
All right. I am going to put this box good here for Nick's boxcar.
4 cards.
And I get 4 cards.
That's kind of why I didn't want to play it. It's like it's so beneficial to use it.
I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4 just off the top deck. So that was 1 action for me, and 2 will be really need an oil. I need, because of the cactus mines here, I want to go for the better goal, which needs 2 oil. Right, so far I only have 1 oil train car. And I don't know if I want to get more coal or not. I think I will. I think I'll take a passenger for my second action.
All right. I'm gonna load a passenger here, I guess. I don't know if I need the cards. Maybe I'll load it for Vic and take 2 cards. I'm gonna top deck both of those. Let's see if I get anything helpful here.
And by doing that, he blocked me from loading myself. Because I don't have a coach. If I had a coach, I could potentially put more people on this train with this huge engine.
Huge.
The biggest.
Well, let's see, what does it need? Okay, I'll do this because it's only a 1 cost, so that's nice. I'm gonna build that for 1 card. That 1 card is this caboose. All right, that was 2 actions.
Alrighty, I am going to load an oil on Nick's caboose because he accepts everything on that caboose. And it doesn't do anything.
That won't do anything for you.
Can't
Yeah,
do.
cabooses are just bonus.
I can't load a caboose.
Yeah, you can
That's
just
crazy.
Load a. That's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
Coal.
Do.
What's yours?
The coal. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm gonna load a coal on the hopper. And that lets
Draw
me
3,
draw
discard
3.
1.
Yep. Taking 3 cards.
Is that your first action?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's always hard to. I'm gonna just discard this one. Actually, it's so hard to pick because everything looks amazing. I'll drop. I'll just drop this caboose. Looked good. And then I am going to build the level 2 hopper. Now, does that upgrade?
It's your choice.
Oh, it's your choice. Okay. So 2, 4, 5. Okay, I can add that one for 2. So that's going to cost me 3 because of my ability that I have -1 for that. So I will pay 3. So I'm paying 3 cards for that hopper.
All right. Let's see. Could do that. I think I'm gonna take a card and then build it. So it's gonna cost 3 to build there. So I'm gonna discard 3. So I took a card and I built. I'm done. Next turn.
I am going to load this passenger onto Nick's train there to get 2 cards.
Yeah.
And out of curiosity, do I get that for doing the load, an extra 2 cards?
Let's see what the rules say. Verbatim.
Caboose 8.
Caboose 8. When you load a passenger, take 2 cards. Yeah, you loaded a passenger, as far as I'm concerned.
I'll take that then. And gonna put another. I'm gonna put a coach up. No, I can fit it. I'll put the coach up for -1, so I get it for free. If it costs 1, then
Only if you upgrade. What?
it's not upgrade.
Oh, because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
build that and I get a passenger. And that's it.
All right. That refreshes. All right, what I want. I am going to top deck a card. And I'll take this. That's my turn. I took 2 cards. Not a very efficient turn, but that's what it was.
We'll load this card onto my own. So I get 3 cards and I gotta get rid of 1. I'll just draw the 3 and get rid of that.
Oh, you draw 3 cards? Oh, you're doing your at? No, you don't do
No.
that.
Oops. Nick fact checked me. Quick like. Good thing for him. So that's,
So you loaded, and I have 1 more action.
yeah.
I'm just shuffling now, so we don't have to do shuffle later.
I'm just gonna take this card. And I'm done.
Replenish that. Those 2 cards will go on top of the deck. My action will be very quick. I am just loading 2 things, and it is Vic's turn. This is going here. Loading coal and loading a box.
I'm gonna load this passenger here, and that just gives me 2 cards because of my ability. And then I will do, I'm gonna build this tanker.
It's gonna be off the screen, but she
4,
built a
6,
tanker.
8. I can't do that. I did not build a tanker fake. I can
Wait.
I can upgrade. What happens if you upgrade? Does this go away?
I believe that the cargo stays with it.
Okay. I'm gonna upgrade this tanker then. So I'm going from a level 1 tanker to a level 2 tanker.
So 3.
So I still have to pay 3.
Yep.
And my discount does not apply, as Nick has mentioned before. So I'm paying 3 cards for that.
All right. I will deliver. I'm gonna do my secondary contract. So 2. That was 2 turns. So 2 and 2. So we got 2 boxes at the front, at the right and the left, and 2 coal right here.
Nice.
So these 4 go away. I can now flip this, and I'm going to show the higher one, the one that I actually did, on top, overlaying my engine. The reminder that I get 14 points for that. So that was 1 turn, is I did delivery. And that delivery was to Billingtons, which is good. It would be good because I could put that there and do a build. However, I have nothing to build, so I'm not going to do that. My second action is going to be to draw a card, maybe? I don't see much else I can do. I can draw a passenger. Maybe I'll just do that. I'll take a passenger. Is that a good idea? No, I am not going to do that. I'm going to draw a card. Yeah, that's fixed turn.
And I don't want to derail anything here.
Yes.
But that point, we're sure that you don't have to do that. Like, what's with that cost that's different than what you had?
Because it's a bonus. You've paid.
Oh.
You've already paid this, and now you paid that. It's 3 and 3.
Oh,
and that's
makes
14
sense.
points.
Okay, thanks. I wasn't sure. Just fact checking Nick real quick. I will draw this card here for one action, and then my second action, I will drop off this fella here, which lets me load. And I'm gonna load this oil here because I have capacity for 2 oil because it says 2 on the card, but I'm not gonna get any bonus for it. I'm just putting the oil.
And Vic just triggered one more movement by filling that out. So it goes to 3. When it reaches 4, the game will be starting to end.
Ah!
And this goes out here. Okay. I'm going to take a card. And then I'm going to place this out to trigger the end game. This is going to let me do a build. I'm going to build here for 1 card. And that means that Vic has 1 more turn, then I have 1 more turn. The game's over.
Wow.
Because he went to 4. And I get this because I triggered game end, which is only 1 point, but still.
All right, I gotta find a place for this coal. It's gonna help me the most. All his coal train things are not amazing. I'm never gonna have enough to.
That's the spirit.
I know, right? I have to surrender this, and then I get 4 cards, and then I have this. Wow, Nick really picked an amazing time to end the game. What a guy.
The best.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna give him cargo. He's gonna get a point for that cargo.
Yes, I would. 1 doubloon.
Right. Well, I gotta deliver this Camp Eagle and get 2.
Okay.
Why not?
Then what?
And then I think that.
You can load a cargo for a point.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking I ended up doing. I was not prepared, everybody, for this
Well, here we are.
end, and Nick just threw it on me.
Yep.
So I'm loading a coal, embarrassingly,
Hell
in
yeah.
my train.
All right, I'm just going to end my last turn with drawing a passenger and loading a passenger. Because I don't want to waste time.
Yeah.
I could. I mean, it doesn't matter. It gives me 1 point. Either way, it would give me a point. If I got a cargo and then put it out, it would give me a point. I didn't see anything else I could do. So I'm just going to load that. I wish I could play it out because it would give me a point, but that's okay. All right, so that's endgame. We are going to now calculate the final score. So we'll stay on camera for this. Why not? Because it is on the back of this. And it's pretty simple. VP tokens. Vic. Vic has a lot more VP tokens than that.
Yep, so
I have 4.
I had 3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
All right, Vic has 11. Next, built train cars. So we're going to count the victory points on your train cars, which you also have more.
$19.
Very nice. So right now, Vic is winning 30-16. I only had 12. 2 for everything. I went weak. All right, next, contracts. I have 14. You have 4, right?
4 because I failed.
So I caught up a little bit there. I'm now down by 34-30. Next, loaded cargo and passengers. I have 1. You have multiple.
4.
38-31 Vic right now. Progress train is only 1 point for me. 32. buildings. Oh, you didn't do a building?
No, I didn't have the time
4,
before the game.
5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. You
All
won
right,
by
there's
2.
final. Yep. 40 to 38. I barely won because I ended the game at not at a point that Vic wanted.
Yeah, inconvenient.
But it was a close game. It was
Yeah.
actually our lowest scoring, both of our lowest scoring. I'm not sure if that's because we ended it too quick or what it was, or we were explaining. But 40 to 38 is definitely our lowest. The other 2 games I played, I had 54 in both of those games, so I just dropped to 40. I don't know. I don't think we missed anything. I think we just didn't score that as much as we did before. That's all. The weaker train, I know that. All right, well, there you go. That's how you play. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did, please click the thumbs up, and subscribe for more great playthroughs and overviews and reviews and unboxings and train noises. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye!